Hello, my name is Pirjamali. I make Iranian instrument, which is tar and setar. When I was a teenager, I was very interested to work with wood. So when I was about 15 years old, at summer, when I didn't go to school, I went to a place and worked with a scroll saw and copy saw, made very accurate pieces of wood, which was the shape of flower and something like that. And from that time, I was very interested to make something. Anyway, after a while, after many years, I should say, after I finished my high school, I invited to a place which somebody was playing a setar, and I was very interested to make one because I love the sound and also I love to work with wood. So both together made me to make a setar. So I bought a setar and just remove the top side. We call this one face of the instrument. I remove that one, watch inside that, and try to make one. After a lot of work, I finished my first setar. This is not my first setar, I'm talking about the first one. And after about 3 or 4 years, I went to buy some woods for making setar. I saw a very big and very beautiful mulberry wood, and I was a little bit familiar with tar, and I said, wow, this wood is very, very nice to making a tar. So I decided to make tar as well. And I remember I spent exactly 1 year to make my first tar. I didn't work every day on it, but it took 1 year time for me because I didn't have any template, I didn't have any tar at home. I traveled even from Isfahan, from my city, to Shiraz to just watch a tar and make the sizes on it and come back and made my first tar. Tar is the most important Iranian national instrument. Another word is nationality is the most important musical instrument in Iran. And by this instrument, some most important tar players just protect radif, which is the most important part of Iranian music, and move it and protect this heritage for Iranian people. They were tar players. First of all, I should say the most material in the tar is natural material, because this is an old instrument. And about 1,000 years ago, some poets mentioned to the name of the tar in their poetry. So it's old instrument, and for sure about 400 years ago, they have something similar to this shape. So it's old instrument, and at that age there were not any plastic or fancy materials, so most material are completely natural. Just one body of tar requires a lot of wood. With exactly the same size of wood which we make just one tar, we can make many, many santors or other instruments. I made especially this kind of machine, which I put a piece of wood at the left side and put my template, which is something exactly like this tar, on the right hand. And I have a reader, which is something like a piece of plastic, which moves on the face of the tar like this. So in the another side, which is just the raw material, this is a piece of wood. I have a grinder which turns very fast, which has two blades on it. The blades removes the raw material of wood, and eventually I can make this shape exactly a copy of the shape. I have to do this one twice. First, when it is green, I curve outside and inside roughly and just leave the wood for more than 8 months, 1 year, 2 years to make it slowly dry. And the second time to completely make it accurate and beautiful. So when I finish the outside, I have to carve inside. So if I want to carve the inside, no vise can hold it for me to work on it. It must be completely stationary and no moves like this. So I made a holder, which is a place like a rubber die, exactly the shape of that. So it goes inside that die and make it stationary. So I can work inside easily and it stays very stability. Eventually we glue them together because that's two pieces from here. That's visible from here. And install the neck, which made by walnut wood. Glue the camel bone here, the pieces of the sheep horn here to just put the string on it. The bridge, and for the top we use lamb skin. Unborn lamb skin, which is very, very delicate, and just one skin of one body of unborn lamb works just for one tar because that's very small. So it is very delicate and sensitive. If the humidity change a lot, the sound of the tar change. Tar has many different meanings in Iranian language, and the first meaning is string, and they call that one also spider web, spider tar. In Farsi we call that tare ankabut, which means spider web. So the another meaning is the spider web. The meaning of tar. The another meaning is obscurity, not very clear something. They say, for example, my eyes see tar. That's not very clear, cannot see very clearly. It's tar. And the most meaning I like that is the meaning of this instrument, which it tar. Maybe the root of the word of guitar has some relationship with that one, because at the end has tar. If you remove the G from guitar, you have just tar.